Rob Bot. Now we about to take off, bro. We got some news you can use for sure. We about to get it cracking, man. I called Rod today. Rod said, "Man, hey, man." He sent me a receipt to go with what I got. So we about to get ready to crack heads and definitely twist caps. Ball cap disclaimer, man. Get him in here, bro. Young Ill is in the building. Oh, yeah, baby. There you go. That's right. Just like that. I've been practicing on my wife all day, man, what the news teaching me last night. Hey, I went to Mothership Nubaru last night. I'm finna tell y'all what happened to me, man. Finna tell you, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's that new, hey, that's that new voice. That new voice. Oh, yeah. That's how he talk. Hey, about to tell you the experience that we had last night, man. And I wasn't scared when the tall man came and got me. It was a tall and a dark skin and anarchy that came and got me last night. And then he had to lean over. Hey, he had to lean over in my hallway because he was so tall. I went to the Mothership Nubaru last night, man. I'm telling you. I was meditating. I've been fasting and meditating. And then I've been studying all this information on the anarchies from different perspectives and different angles. And then I fell asleep. Studying it. So I ended up going to Nubaru last night, man, because people kept on asking me, man, when you gonna show a picture of a new, right? So we about to get ready. Hey, we ain't gonna show you a new. Say it's gonna take me 7 clues before I get to his picture. So he gave me the first clue, and the first clue was Barry White. But they said they're gonna take me 7 clues, and then he gonna give me the picture, right? So I said I need a picture to show the people that you real already showed them in Lil and Inky. Now I need to show them you. You know what I'm saying? So I need that picture, man. You know what I'm saying? Hold up. I'm gonna love you, love you, love you. And I really won't, baby. Just get up in here. Wait for the switch to the laptop. I'm gonna need you, need you, need you. Hold on, let me get my goggles, man, so I can see. I'm gonna love you, love you, love you. And I really won't, baby. I'm gonna tell you, bro. On my mama, bro. I'm gonna tell you everything. All right. So let me get that chat pulled up, man. I'm gonna I can give. Oh, it says it's gonna do that. It's gonna do that, so it ain't gonna let me. I'm about to come back on the see, it's gonna do that, man, or it's gonna do the damn glitching, bro. Hold up. Okay, it's like it's doing pretty good. Hit that like. Hey, so like I say, we've been studying. We got the law. We got the whole Zachariah Stitch collection, right? All the books. Matter of fact, I can show you all those books. I ain't. I gotta get them off the shelf. But this book right here in Pacific, though. This book is a good book by V.S. Ferguson. Rod Hayes told me about this book. And we just I'm almost this book is like, man, I'm gonna tell you, I've been speed reading for the last couple of days. So
like I'm almost done. Matter of fact, I'm probably like about a couple pages off finishing this book. I already read this whole book. Right. And then we got the our Nana Queen, we got the Our Nana Queen of Heaven, right? Because dudes was saying, hey man, where you getting all this from, or where your sources is, right? That's what they say, where your sources. So we're gonna show them some sources before we go into my story last night of going to Mothership Nubaru. All right, so this is the book called Our Nana Queen of Heaven and Earth, right? The lady that wrote it name is Diane Wickstein and Samuel Noah, right? Now hold up. This is a book by Zachariah Snitchen, right? Zachariah Snitchen called the king that refused to die. Niggas probably don't even know about this joint, right? This is one of the collections of the 12 Zachariah Snitchen books. We also using as one of the reference the Black Conquistadors. This ties in with the 300 Igigis, the Black Etruscans, all that tie in together. The stuff that Rod Hayes be talking about, right? Here's another Zachariah Stitching book. This right here is the 12th planet. The 12th planet, right? Let me see. I might have to pull out the rest of them. Oh shit! Hold on. Let me show you what the book, because they wonder where I showed y'all the Atlanta books. Hold on, let me pull some more books off the shelf real quick to show y'all that we ain't playing on games. Okay, what else ones we using? We do Wars of the Gods. All these books right here, probably pretty much. All these books. All right, so I'm gonna show you some of the books, right? Because people say Young L just making up all this stuff, right? Some dude said he making Inanna look like a hooker, right? Man, Inanna, she'll tell you herself. I'm telling you what she was doing. All right, here's another one by Zachariah Snitchen called The Divine Encounter. Hold up. I'm just gonna do y'all because so many Zachariah Stitchens, I'm just gonna show you a stack of what they look like. All right, so as you can see, Young L, when I tell you that, okay, you got all the Zachariah Stitchen collections, man. This I hear like 9 of them. Then I got the other 3 over there, right? Or the Lost Books of Inkies, the Chronicles of Zachariah Stitchen, re-edited by his daughter, and then that King book, The King Refused to Die. That's all the Zachariah Stitchen collection right there. So yeah, we scamming through all of these. We got the Emo New Release, right? We already showed you that. We got the Return of Enlil from Enlil's perspective. We got the Descent of Inanna, Ishtar, right? Which came known as Ishtar later, right? We got the War of the Anarchies. And it's a couple more books. Okay, they fit right here. A couple more joints. This right here is the Book of Enlil, right? And this is the Children of Enki, right? And we got a couple more books over there, but I just want to show you those for right now, like that's dealing with the Anarchies. But the last night, okay, so when I stayed up all night going through all this information about the Anarchies. Right, hold up. Yeah, because we putting in work for you, man. I told y'all we stay in the gym. 23 stay in the gym all night, all day, every day. This ask my wife. This is what I do. I research and study nonstop, bro. For you, so we can bring. So what we're doing is, see, we as the Anarchies, we got in trouble because we our egos and our cockiness, and we thought that we was accessible or pretty much untouchable for the rules, that we ain't had to follow the same rules as everybody else, and we were wrong. And because of this, in order to get our freedom back, a part of evolution, we chose seven amongst us to come down here, because the deal was, in order for us to get our powers back, we gotta teach the humans what we know and make them our equals. At first, this is hard. That was hard. It's pill to swallow, but we decided that that was the only way. We tried to go against it for a while, but we figured that there's no way around it. So we have to come back here and teach the humans what we know, the Lulu Amalus, right? So several of the masters opt to come back here to do this. Now the war is over, but they got you under endless. People got you under the impression that the war is still going on, but the war is over. The war was over when we decided to come here and teach the humans. Okay, so last night I'm studying all this information non-stop until my body shut down. My body shut down. I go to the bed. I keep in mind I've been meditating, doing all that. You know, I'm on my Islam thing, right? You know, going back to my Ansar hookup, right? Just, you know, just being just, you know, my Ansars know what I'm talking about. So I go back up in the room, boom, I'm laying in the bed, and all of a sudden it's like something just switched, and like I'm in another time round. And then I look in the hallway, I see somebody real tall looking in the door, like looking through the door. Somebody tall, dark, got a white robe on, tall, dark with a white robe. He didn't have no shoes on or nothing, just the white robe. And he looking around the door. So at first I seen him, but I wasn't scared. And when he seen that I seen him, he jerked his head back around the doorway. And I telepathically said in my mind that I see you, I'm not scared of you. You can show yourself. So then he stuck around the door. My wife and them, they was asleep. I got up, went with him. Got on a ship, boom, went to Nubaru. Nubaru is parked behind the sun right now. And when I tell you, it's on a whole nother level on the inside. When I got on the inside, it looked like we was outside. Now later on, the dude explained to me, because when we got on the inside, I was seeing stars like we was outside. And so I was like, man, why? Like we just went inside, but it looked like we outside. And he said that's like a hologramic display of what's outside. Like he said that it's cameras, advanced cameras, a whole bunch of millions of cameras on top of Nubaru, like little small pinhole size cameras. And they take a 5D image of the outside, the top of Nubaru, and they project that on that screen on the inside. So when you're looking up, it looks like you can see the outside of Nubaru, like the stars and stuff, but it's really on a screen, right? But I didn't get a chance to look around much because from some strange reason, Anu wanted me to come right to his quarters. And they was finna get ready to have a party on Nubaru. They was finna get ready to have a big ass party. And so Anu was getting dressed. And so I came up to this big ass gate that was like, it had to be like 20 or 15, maybe even 25 feet tall. But it didn't have no roof on this place, no roof. It just had the tall gates. Pushed the gates, walked right into it. As soon as I walked in, I was in like it was like some room where Anu get dressed hit. And then he's up in that door doing this on his beard, like this, putting some shit on his beard. But he was singing Barry White. He was singing Barry White, right? I'm gonna love you, and I really want, baby. I'm gonna need you, and every day and then so I walked up to him, right? He had his back turned to me. Then he turned around. I said, "Oh, so you said?" I said, "You sound just like Barry White." And then he said, "Barry White's my boy." Like Barry, I said, "Your boy, like your homie or your friend?" No, Barry White's my boy. And Barry White's gonna be at the dinner tonight when we're gonna have a dinner, and Barry White gonna perform, right? So he stunned me with it, right? So I was like, "Oh shit, Barry White still alive?" He was like, "Yeah, Barry White is my son." That he said Barry White is his son, and that Barry White, like all the songs. Then I forgot to tell you this part. Okay, all right. When he told me that, then he opened a drawer that he was standing next to, and then he pulled out a stack of papers. It like it was a stack of papers. He handed them to me, and then he said, "Read that paper." So I read it, and then it was the songs that Barry White was singing, like "I'm Gonna Love You, Love," and it was all love letters that he would read to different women on Nubaru that he was in love with. It was all love letters, man, that he read to these women. I saw they said in the vision that I had last night. And so I was like, then he's like, oh yeah. So I wanted to express my love on the planet. So Barry White, he expressed his love through Barry White. He said he kept him, he said it was his son there. He said at 14, that's when he activated him. He said he activated his DNA. And so look, right? So, and then he told me, he said, go study Barry White. And then he said, look up his father, and then look up his the way he died. So I said, all right, when I get back, I'm gonna do it. So I got back, and I'm gonna show you what I looked up. Niggas think I'm making this up, man. I'm gonna show you. Let me share my screen. Barry White got the same mysterious type death as Tupac. He died the next day. Michael Jackson spread his ashes in the damn ocean. Come on, man. They still trying to get us with this. Then, if you look up Barry White dad, it says dad named Melvin White, right? You can't find no pictures of him nowhere. You can't find no pictures of Barry White funeral. He got cremated the next day, and then, you know what I'm saying, they don't got no body, no grave site, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? So that was weird to me. But a new told me, hey, Barry was my boy. You talking about a dude that got so many awards, so many, like 40 something, and then he got all kind of awards for songs that he wrote for everybody else, right? People that he wrote songs for. Look, and then my wife, she funny because she said that I sent a message to the universe that I want you to be romantic, right? And so I got a chance to see last night where a dude took me around and showed me how he moved. And his voice sounds just like Barry White. Like he got a deep voice. His voice sound exactly like Barry White's. All right, so if you pull up Barry White funeral, anything, and Barry White was kind of tall. He was like 6'4". Barry White was 6'4". Right? And a new rocker duck, he got like a braid going down just like that. He got his hair like this, but he got like a ducktail, like just like Inky Murdoch. They wear the ducktail, the gold braid. A new with a gold braid too. I'm telling you, man. Look, he had it. I'm telling you. This, and you look at a picture of so when I seen a new face, and then I come back and look at Barry White face, he look almost, especially on this picture right here that I found. This how he looked just like a new on this picture right here. I'm finna show you. I was like, dang, man, he sent me into a shock with that, bro. Then the dinner, Barry White on there singing, I'm gonna love you, love. Barry White on Nubaru, bro. He got picked up. There's so many conspiracies around. Look at this dude right here. Look, he looked almost identical to how Anu looked, except Anu hair is coming down like on this side like that. His hair is like more. It is more a little bit more. It looks just like his hair right here on his beard, but it's more thicker, right? You can tell, man. Look. So it was like, oh yeah, Barry's my boy. Barry's my boy. So I got a chance to watch how I'm gonna stop this screen because I'm about to block this screen right because it got that green screen again. Hold on. So I got a chance to see how a new move with his women and things, man. He just smoothed this. I smelled how he smelled. First of all, when I walked in, he was putting something on his beard, right? And I smelled his scent. His scent smelled like a cool ocean breeze, ominous type smell. When I smelled him, right? And he had just got through showering or something, and he was putting on his robe and stuff and messing with his beard. and he had his crown on. He turned around, and he looked just like Barry White, bro. He looked just like Barry White, but more Barry White was like a bigger version of him, a new, more muscular looking. He built, and he tall. But Barry White, when he was singing that Barry White, they said, "Oh yeah, Barry's my boy." Barry's this a dude that just direct the whole orchestra and write every piece for the whole orchestra. So I was like, "Oh yeah, man," and now it's starting to make sense to me about Barry White. And then you go look at his death. It's like Anu told me, it's weird. It's weird suspicion around his death. Like, okay, here's one where they say, if you look up this picture, they gave this picture right here come up. They say, it comes up and it says Barry White grave, and they show a whole bunch of leaves inside of a casket. Barry White grave site with a whole bunch of leaves inside the casket. So I was like, damn, that's crazy, right? That's the first crazy thing, right? Then, hold up, let me pull up Google again. All right, so you can't find no picture with him in a casket. They say he got now. They got every time you pull up his death, they always show you somebody else, and they say that he got that Barry White got cremated. I was like, cremated? They was like, yeah, what? They say, oh, why would a dude that's as big as he is get cremated, right? And then they cremate him a day after he died. Don't it take like 12 to 24, 32 hours to cremate a body? How does that even happen? All right, hold on, I'm gonna find the pictures that I found. So you look up, his dad's name was Melvin White, supposedly, right? You can't find no picture of this guy. You can't find him with Barry nowhere. Melvin, his name Melvin White. You can't find no pictures of this guy. Barry White dead. So I'm trying to figure out why he don't got no pictures of his dad. You pull up pictures of his dad, they pull out number Barry White. And they show you a picture of his mama when he was a young boy. Anu said all that though, that he implanted his seed into this lady, and that Barry is his son. That's what he said, man. I'm telling you, Barry White. Barry White was was an extraterrestrial, man. And he didn't die. He got took to Nibiru. And they faked his death, and Michael Jackson spreaded his ashes on the over the sea. Hold on, let's get that picture. So same shit that happened with Tupac, where he died. The next day they put his ashes on them. Come on, man. They started getting us with this move, man. Right, I'm gonna tell you some more about my experience with New at the party with the women, how smooth he was, and how I used it on my wife, and she was like, "Whoa, what's that?" You know what I'm saying? I used that suave that I learned from Anu last night. She was like, "What's that?" You know what I'm saying? Hold up, Barry White. Let's type this in. Barry White's ashes. I'm gonna do more investigation on this, but Rod, so yeah, they say, look, this Michael Jackson spreading his ashes in the ocean. So nobody, so you don't got nobody to prove that he did. You don't got nothing to prove that the same shit with Tupac. You can't prove that he dead or alive because ain't nobody, ain't no grave site, ain't no pictures of him in no casket, ain't no pictures of him in the hospital dying, ain't no nothing. Just all of a sudden they say he died. Next thing you know, Michael Jackson pouring his ashes out. Yeah, they got us more than one time, too many times with it. They got us too many times with it, bro. Cause I seen Barry White last night on Nibiru singing, "I'm gonna love you, love you, love you. And I really won't, baby. I'm gonna need you, need you, need you," on a big old stage lit up. Where the stage was it was made out of some type of crystal, and it had different lights under the inside the crystal that were flashing. It was like, man, it was like something you never seen forever in your life, bro. It was crazy. And then they had him like he was in the middle of space singing, like he was standing in the middle of space singing. but he was standing on some kind of hologramic stage. I'm telling you, man. And then as we go around, I'm listening at a new talk to the women, and he got that same Barry White voice, and he's smooth, like if he wants you to go, just for example, I just got my wife to make me some tea, right? So I did what a new did when I saw him talk to a woman and get her to making some tea. He went up to her, he said, "Hey, baby girl." He reached his hands out, he grabbed her around the head and looked her right in the eyes. And he said, "I need you to do something for me. I need you to make me some tea, baby." Right? Look at her right on, and it's like he made love to her just after making her some tea. And she was excited about doing it. Like she had an orgasm about just making her some tea the way he told her to do it. And I was like, man, that's smooth right there, bro. That was smooth. That, yeah, baby, that's right. You know you want to do it, baby. Yeah. Hey, look, I think supposedly he adopted a kid or something, a white kid, had a kid. I didn't do too much. I didn't go into that I didn't go too far into it. I was still in shock when the news was telling me what he told me, right? So I didn't really go into far in depth. I just looked at the death part, like he told me, and the birth of his father. No record of his father, no record of his death. So I was like, oh shit, this is crazy. The only record they got is Michael Jackson spraying his ashes out. They say he died, Michael Jackson sprayed his. Oh man, come on, man. We ain't going for that no more, man. We ain't going for that move right there no more. They did that on the Tupac thing. Said that, yeah, he died. The next 12 hours later, they on the beach putting his ashes. And the guy that cremated him, he got $2 million. You don't know where he at. Come on, man. We ain't falling for that no more. We ain't falling for the fake deal, man, because hey, this dude got picked up, man. Barry White got picked up by the Anarchists, and he living on Nauru. And he performed and he having a good time, really. Where he at. He having a good time. I'm telling you. He like a kid, he like the son of a noose on now. So yeah, man. Barry. And that's that voice, that's the same voice as the new. He got the same voice. He look, I mean, they look, if you look at Barry, you looking at it really looking at a new, because he looks, but his hair is more thicker, like woollier looking, and he got it on when he's under his crown, he got it falls down. Then he got like a long braid that go down, just like Xerxes on 300. I'm telling you, man. Everybody was there. Everybody was there from over the galaxy. Everybody was in there dressed up nice, had dresses that had diamonds engraved into them and rubies engraved into the dresses. They had fabrics like I never seen before. The fabric, especially that robe that a new had on, it was made out of something. It like they had took pearl and made it in like pearl and made it into like a clothing fabric. It looked like a pearl silk looking thing. And it looked like they took pearl and made it into a clothing, like made it into like a cotton fabric, some kind of way, and made it made clothes out of it, like pearls. Like his robe was like a pearl, like it shined like pearls. And he had gold garments on. Yeah, and he went around talking to women, and he was all smooth. And yeah, baby. Everybody loved him. Everybody liked him. Everybody was like, they wanted to be around him. Yeah, I'm telling you, they got a lot of women, all the women. Every woman on there was throwing themselves at him. And for some Atun, she it don't even bother her. And then on Nubaru, the way humans look at sex on this planet is different from on Nubaru is different. On Nubaru, they do it just like animals. You know what I'm saying? They do it just like animals. Like no, like how the animal be with this one, they had same thing. Like the animal kingdom, man. It's like it ain't like a evil thing like on our planet. On their planet, it's like a high level magnetic type essence type energy. It's like a healing energy. It's more like a making love is more like a healing energy for them on Nubaru. It ain't like like we think down here. See, Enlil ain't playing with the wrong things about making procreation. He didn't want the Lulu Amalus to be able to procreate. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's the smoothness. So I did it on my wife today, right? When I came back, she came home. I said, I grabbed her, said, "Hey, baby girl." Because at first I said, "Go in there, maybe some tea," right? And then I flashed back to where I saw her new doing. Because my wife said, "Oh, that ain't nice how you said it." So I flashed back to how Anu was talking to the girl, and I said, "Hey, baby, I need you to do something for me." Yeah, that's right. You doing this for a new baby. Right? Hey, I need you to make me some tea, baby girl. Oh, yeah. I'm telling you, man, that's how he talk, man. I'm telling you, bro. And he's smooth. He's smooth just like that. And if you want, so if you want to get you want to get some plays from a new playbook, just go listen to Barry White. Because all them songs that Barry White sung is letters that Anu wrote to his women that he wanted to make music out of. So he birthed Barry White to produce those songs on this dimension, so everybody can hear his tones and hear his energy and his love and how he's that deep baritone, the deep warm embrace of his energy. He wanted you to feel it, so that's why he produced Barry White. And all those, and a stack of letters that he gave me with all the songs that Barry White was singing that he had wrote as love letters to different women. I'm telling you, go back and listen to Barry White songs now and then. Think about a love letter that somebody writing to a woman that they in love with, that's rejected them because they got jealous because they saw him with another woman. Because some of the women that I knew was messing with, like the main women, they weren't really jealous, but like some of the newer ones, the younger ones, they were getting jealous that Anu didn't spend time with them. So he'll write letters to them and they'll be all warm and gushy feeling inside, and they'll come right back to him. I'm telling you, baby. I'm telling you. Can you dig it, baby? Yeah, his voice sound real deep. Like I really can't do it. Like, but Barry White is the closest that I can. Barry White, he got the closest voice to a news that I ever heard. Right? It's real deep and like the voice of many waters, like a whole deep voice. Like it's like real, like, but it's like it ain't scary. It's like a tone that strokes your heart, like a G tone. It's a G tone. It make you feel like you being overwhelmed with power and love and energy and just, you know, what I'm telling you, and you can't do no wrong with what I'm telling you. That's how I knew when you hear his voice, that's how it make you feel. You can't, like, what I'm telling you is right. The universe this is not me saying it. This is everything, everybody saying this. Everybody agrees when I say this. You know what I'm saying? Smooth operator, baby. Hey, Anu is a smooth operator, bro, with the women. I'm telling you, with the women. He got a lot of women. It's like 6 main chicks, and then it's like a whole bunch of other chicks. I mean, a whole bunch. Some of them he just knocked down 1 time, 2 times, and then it'll be shards later before he get around to him again. I'm telling you, man. And once he knock you down, you belong, you his wife. You his wife. So he got a lot of wives, a lot of kids. I'm telling you, man. So yeah, I just want to give you that experience, man. That experience that I had last night, man, when the tall Anunnaki in the white robe came. And he was so tall, he had to duck down in the hallway, like arch his back down the way his head, duck his head down to get out of my hallway. And my hallway is at least 7 foot to 8 foot tall. And he had to be at least like 8 foot to 7. He had to be a little bit over like 7 foot tall, this dude. Yeah. And he was dark, and he had dark eyes, big black eyes, and he had woolly hair, but he had his hair cut real short, like real short, not like a fade, but it's like a bush, like a short afro, small afro. right? Yeah, he was had to be like close to 9 feet tall. This dude, man, the dude had to be close to 9 foot tall. And when he was ducking around, looking through my door in the dark, I seen him. I said, "Hey, I see you, man." I said it telepathically though. I see you. I saw you. Like I ain't scared of you. Like I said, like when I said I seen you, it's like I had the energy with my voice, with my thoughts. My thoughts were saying, "I ain't scared of you. I see you. I ain't scared of you." You know what I'm saying? And that's when he said, "All right, well then that means it's time." And then so I asked him why he taking me. I asked him why he here, right? And he said that he coming to check on me to make sure I ain't went crazy. And I said, "Make sure I ain't went crazy." I said, "I'm good." He said that because my DNA is starting to unlock and I'm starting to get a lot of my memory back at a alarming speed. So he said that he's coming to check on me to make sure I hadn't like shorted out and went like my brain turned into a vegetable and type shit. But then when I started talking to him, that's when he said, "All right, well, yeah, and on top of that, a news summoned me to get you." I'm telling you, man, I went straight to Anubaru. And we was there in less than 2 or 3 minutes once we got on the ship. Once we got off the ground about a ways, boom, we was there. And we was pulling up, going in. We went inside, like through the side. It's like a big ass gate on the front. A big ass gate on the front. Like I can't even describe how big it is. Like it is like real big, a big ass gate. And they just open up and let you in through the middle. Boom. Then we park at the base. Boom, we get out. It's got like forests, long road, it got a place where you can walk for miles, like on a park where you can walk for miles. It's like it's endless. It's like it's an endless park, right? I seen that. Like I didn't get a chance to look around much because he said that Anu wanted me to come quick because they were finna have that party, and he wanted to tell me about the. I guess I don't know. I don't know if he was gonna tell me about the first clue. I guess the first clue is the Barry White thing. The first clue is Barry White, right? So I'm gonna get my next. This is my first clue. So on the 7th clue, he said I'm gonna get a picture of him. So man, we wanted to bring that to you, man, and show you what we got going on, man. And we're finna get come back tonight at probably like 7:30 with the part 8 of the Anarchy Chronicles. Right? I just wanted to come in and tell you that experience that I had. And maybe I'll go back tonight because I'm meditating all night on the Anarchy. The whole storyline is coming back to me, man. The whole freaking storyline is coming back to me, man. All in all to pieces together. All piecing together, bro. You know what I mean? So the whole storyline is coming together. And like I say, people said, "What's your sources?" We showed you a couple of them. All right, we got probably like about maybe 40 or 50 books that we're using on this shit, man. So we showed you some of the sources. Like we got all Zachariah Snitching's book. Right? Notice his name, Zachariah Snitching. Zachariah Snitching. Check that out. Right? So we showed you a couple of because people say, "Oh yeah, Young L's just making all this shit," right? And Zachariah Snitching is one of the first guys to start translating the so we got all his shit. We got the Holy Tablets, the Black Book, Man from Planet Reads, most of all Bible stuff. I got just about all Bible stuff. Anything that he ever wrote about extraterrestrial or extraterrestrial, right? That's the way I see it. I got anything he ever wrote about extraterrestrials, man. So, and then we got so many other books. I got that book. Yeah, let me show you. I want to show you probably one book before I get out of here. It's a book by this chick named Susan Lai. Right? Susan Lai. And with a name like that, you know, how can we trust what's being said from her with a name like Susan Lai? Right? So yeah, man, we're about to get up out of here, man, because I don't want the camera is acting crazy, man. Well, we'll probably be back at about around 7:30 or 8:30 to do the next installment on the Anarchy Chronicle class. Right? We'll be back. Oh yeah, I wanted to show y'all that video that Rod Hayes sent me. Let me show y'all that video real quick. Let me see, can I get this video pulled up real quick? Hold up. I'm gonna show y'all this video that Rod, this is a receipt to go with me, what I'm saying, because I told Rod, he said, "Yeah, man, I'm telling you," he said, He said that make perfect sense. Now, what you saying? He said that make what you say on New told you that make perfect sense. Because then he sent me this receipt. So watch this. I'm gonna play this receipt for you. Hold on. How can I play it? Let's see. I might can pull it up in the chat. Hold up. Let me see how can I play this receipt real quick. Hold up. I'm gonna do it, man. This the actual receipt right here. I just posted it in links. But let me see, can I get it in the links? Hold up. Let's stop this. Hold on, just a second. I want to play this one receipt because Rod said make sure I play this before I get out of here. What Barry White said right here. This is the connection right here. I say, dang, Rod, that's right, man. That's another receipt right there, bro. Oh look. YouTube. Hold up. I'm gonna play the receipt for you right here. Now this right here, this is okay. Hey, Hakeem, turn that off, boy. This boy done turned this dang on surround sound on. I don't know if y'all can hear it in the background. Hold on, let me. All right, it's right here in the links. Let me click on it. Hold on, man. Let me go turn this thing off. This boy turned on.
Self-made God. Explain.
I made up my mind to make a change in my life when I was 16 years old. We are all gods on this planet, every man and every woman. We create life.
All right, so let me roll this receipt, man. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. If you're new to the channel, bro. All right, let me roll this. This is a receipt that Rod sent me to go along with I said, man, that's the experience that I had.
You can take life.
Hold on. Where is it? Why it won't let me? I want to scroll down.
We control.
Okay. Why is it not letting me scroll down? There you go. All right, let me play this for you, man. Listen to what Barry say. Now, how do I scroll down? See, this is the type of stuff I'm talking about right here. Ain't even scroll up right now. Hey, Rob, I'm gonna just play it, man. Listen to what Barry say on this tape, though.
Self-made God.
Barry said Barry called himself a self-made God. Listen to what he tell him why he called himself a self-made God. Listen to this.
For self-made God. Explain.
I made up my mind to make a change in my life when I was 16 years old. We are all gods on this planet, every man and every woman. We create life. We can take life. We control what goes into the sea, whether the fish can live or not. We decide if trees can grow tall. We decide if children will eat. We are very powerful beings on the planet Earth. And when I said a self-made God, I meant just what I said. Barry White changed his life. So, yeah.
And people criticize the statement?
No, not to my knowledge. It's the time I'm hearing about it.
Yeah.
But, people tend to play down our power. Well, don't worry about it. This next guy do it unless there's God above to do it. There's a lot of things that has to change on this planet Earth that only we can change. And until we embrace the fact that we are as powerful as we are as beings. We're going to continue to make the mistakes and allow the mistakes to be made from our.
You are self-made God.
And that was it, right?
Explain.
Put it. I posted it in the links for you. Right? We posted in the links for you. But yeah, man, I wanted to just bring that to you, man. You want to hear what that's one clue. So we got his voice there. His voice is the same voice as Barry White. Because Anu used him to put his message on the planet, the love letters that he wrote to the women. Yeah, so you want to get that romantic, smooth, suave? Listen to some Barry White. And the tones and frequencies is gonna reorganize your brain and your mind to a romantic. You're gonna put a romantic spell on you, a good spell, to where you're gonna be romantic and smooth to the women, and treat the women good, like Anu treat the women good. Yeah, Sunrise, my brother. Shout out Sunrise. They might be in the building right now. Yeah, so hey, Anu teaches you how to treat the women, treat all the women with care and love and kindness and smoothness and baby, I love you. It's like, oh, I love you. Listen to that. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. That's some new shit, man. He wrote that like that. The song, the sounds, the tunes is all he played it in his head for Barry White to put it out. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. That's a new right there, man. I'm gonna give you all the love I can give. Deeper and deeper, yeah, all that. The world loves keep turning for you. Yeah, that's the new right there, man. I'm telling you, bro. You about to get up out of here, man. Anytime and any place. So, ladies and gentlemen, all my brothers. From now on, y'all need to treat the sisters with kind and love and gentle care. Treat them like a diamond. Treat them like some gold. Or treat them like, we got to send that love frequency, baby, throughout the universe. Oh, yeah. That's right, baby. Instead of saying, get in that kitchen and cook me something to eat, caress her, grab her up, look her dead in the eye like Anu do, and say, baby, I need you to do something for me. Yeah, that's right. You're doing this for Anu, baby. The one and only. Yeah. I need you to get in there and cook me something to eat, baby. Oh, yeah, I know you want to do it. See, that's how I do, Smooth. That's how I do them, baby. Yeah. So you got to talk to them smooth and deep and with tender care and love and affection. You got to display that in how you move towards the women, man. I'm telling you, man. Watch how far you go. Watch how far you go, bro. Because I learned last night, man. I learned it last night. I saw how when women loved it, everybody loved Anu. All the girls, they wanted it. And he was all talking deep and, oh, yeah. Whatever you want. Anything you want, Anu can give it to him because all the girls, like then, I'm going to tell you something else that I saw him that he was doing. He was he did a lot of magic for the women. Like say when he walk up and give him a hug and do something like talk to him or whatever, and then he'll make a rose appear out of nowhere and just give it to him. Say, this is for you, baby. This is for you. And he just made it like he did like a magic trick, like out of his sleeve or something, and pulled out a rose and then give it to him. And the rose would be like have gold petals. It got a good smell coming off of it, and he'll give it to him. This is for you, baby. This is what I think about you. You are like a rose. He'll say some lines like, you like a rose in my mind, and this and that, right? I'm telling you, man, you can't, the women can't resist it. It's like I'm telling you, man, it's like it's irresistible, man. I'm telling you. We got to be more romantic nowadays. It's Valentine's Day this month, right? Even though you know, some people might not celebrate it. I'm just saying, man, I learned a lot when I went to Nuru last night, watching the Nuru around how smooth he was and talking to all the women, treating them all with the most, treating women with the love, the type of love. Every woman wanted to give him a piece. Watch how many pieces you get. And I was just like, hey, if you start talking like how he doing it, treating the women more, talking instead of like telling them, get in there and do this, you gonna do this. Don't tell them like that. Tell them as if when they do this for you, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like, they're gonna have the best time of their life doing it for you. It's you changing the world, baby, when you making me some tea, baby. You changing the world. You know, that's how new make it sound. You gotta make them, you gotta sell it to them, baby. Right? I'm telling you, deeper and deeper. Right? Your love, it keeps calling, deeper and deeper, yeah. Anytime and any place. Right? And then I'll tell you, man, Lou, when he make love, he got a whole list of things that he do before he start, man. He gotta look them in the eye and feel it like their soul is. He got a man, I'm telling you, he a different type of dude. He a whole nother level on the smooth tip, man. On the smooth tip. I'm telling you, man. Yeah, his finesse game with the women is official, bro. He got the most, like, no woman can be mad at how he tell them to do something. You gonna want to do it. You're gonna be just like, all right, I knew I'd go do it. That's how they was. Oh, I'm so happy that you picked me and knew to do it. Yeah, baby. I've been watching you the whole time. You know, I've been watching you move. I like the way you move, baby. You move like a smooth ocean breeze. And yeah, I'm telling you, man, that's how you talk to the women, man. But to get up out of here, though, so y'all just remember that, man. When you go out to talk to your old lady now, don't tell her to get in there and cook their tacos. Talk to her smooth and tell her, sell it to her, you know? Like when you cooking these tacos, it's like you're not just cooking tacos, you're cooking tacos for me, baby. For the world's eighth wonder of the world, baby. For the, you know, for the greatest of all times, you cooking tacos for, baby. You're not just cooking tacos for any average Joe Blow, baby. This ain't no average Joe. I'm a new, baby. Not even the average Joe Blow. You know? Can you dig it? You know? Yeah, he got that old school Mac voice. I'm telling you, but it's deep like Barry White. We better get up out of here, man. We're gonna be back. Like Islam. Salam alaikum. Right? Assalamu alaikum. Peace and love. Hotel. Ashug, divine love throughout the balance.